Hey everyone, it's Dylan. We're back again for another week here in the shop. We're finally going to be pouring resin this week, so we've got 3 tables ready to go in the mold. We're going to do those pours. Something else really exciting is we're working on that custom liquor cabinet. You're going to see us start to machine some of the components. We're cutting a maple leaf, we're pouring that, and we're actually even getting to finishing some of those components. So that's going to be really exciting. And then before this video starts, one thing I wanted to mention that we noticed when we were looking at our analytics, most of the people who watch our videos regularly actually aren't subscribed. So we're getting really close to 100,000 subscribers, and we have a big giveaway plan for 100,000. So if you guys go down below right now, subscribe, leave the video a like, because the quicker we can get to 100K, the quicker we can give away this thing.
Hey guys, Cousin Nate here. We're back again, and we got this walnut slab here. We're gonna debark it. It's gonna be the front to a liquor cabinet, actually. It's gonna be a really nice cabinet. We're gonna do a resin pour and make drawers just like our other cabinet, if you've seen that. And yeah, so here we go.
So those walnut slabs that you just saw Joe debarking, those are actually for the custom liquor cabinet that we're working on. And now what we got to do is we actually got to make the slide out drink mixing tray for this client. So what he's going to have is this little slide out tray. He'll be able to push it, it'll pop out, he can mix his drinks on it, and it can go back in. But something a little unique with this tray is we're actually machining, using our CNC, the Canadian maple leaf in there, and then we're pouring the same color resin that we did for the full scent table. So that's going to be kind of unique. We'll see how it turns out.
It's black, it's ebony. This is a already stained part of the cabinet. This is a not stained part of the cabinet. This is actually the back, and we're gonna stain it for you. Here we go. It's ruined.
It's a big stain.
So we're actually using an ebony colored stain, and it's by Osmo. We're going to be staining the maple leaf tray for the cabinet.
front of me here is this walnut dining table. This is one that we are going to pour in the next batch coming up with our resin. It's gonna be a river though, so we gotta cut the ends off, split it down the middle, and I think, do we have the mold built for this one yet? Yep, mold's ready. Earlier, like two videos ago, that we were waiting for our resin and we thought it was going to show up last week, but it didn't. Well, it actually did show up right at the end of the week, but we finally got it now, ready to pour. Today is Tuesday because yesterday was a holiday, and we have a barrel kit here. So there's 600 liters up here. We've got 600 liters also downstairs that's going to be for retail orders. So if any of you guys have placed pre-orders on resin older than 2 weeks ago, you're going to get your resin shipped to you soon. And since all of this is already pre-sold, if you guys put in a pre-order now, you will be able to get in on the shipment that's arriving next week. So that's any pre-orders placed now, those are going to ship next week. And with that being said, we're going to use this resin for us to do 2 pours right now. We got 2 big black walnut dining tables.
There might be a small child trapped in there.
Is that coming out of the barrel?
Yeah.
It is a few days later now since we did our pour on these 2 pretty big dining tables that we're working on. So this is the Canadian black walnut one that we poured in our kind of bluish purple deep resin in there. So we've done this the same color we did for Olympia Trust. It's still not quite hard. I can still kind of dig my fingernail into it. So we're gonna leave this thing to cure probably until Monday, and then we'll take it out of the mold. And then behind me over here, and then we've got the other black walnut table. So this one's a little thicker and a little bigger too. Also Canadian black walnut. This is also a river, but it is offset instead of right down the middle. And then you see some bubbles on the surface like this here. We've got about an 1/8 to 1/4 inch on top, so we're gonna machine all that off and all those bubbles will get planed out. And we've actually got one more pour we did. This is a coffee table going down to a client in California, I believe. Also Canadian black walnut with our very popular smoky gray resin. And we poured this a little bit after, so you can see it's like still pretty soft, so maybe like by Tuesday, Wednesday it'll be ready. And one thing I forgot to add, this table here behind me, the bluish purple one, that's actually the video you saw, or the video you saw earlier in the video of us cutting these slabs up. So we ripped them down the middle, it was one big slab, debarked everything, then they ended up here. But like I said, we'll wait until Monday next week to demold these, so I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Next week we're going to try and do 3 more pours because we have all our resin now, and resin is available for pre-order on our website. There's a link down in the description. Basically, we shouldn't need to do pre-orders anymore. After about 2 weeks from now, we're going to have tons of resin showing up, so that way when you order resin, it's just going to ship immediately. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and we'll catch you next week.